Hello, why is the whale the king of the ocean? Why can't sharks eat astronauts? And why do polar bears only eat meat? All great questions. But today we're going to talk about why whales are the giants of the ocean. Now, this may seem like a silly question to some of you. After all, there are plenty of big fish in the sea, like sharks and swordfish and even giant squid. But none of them hold a candle to the biggest animal that has ever lived, the blue whale. Blue whales are the largest animals that have ever existed on Earth, even larger than dinosaurs. They can grow to be over 100 feet long and weigh more than 200 tons. That's longer than a school bus and heavier than 33 elephants. The largest animal on land, the African bush elephant, can reach a maximum weight of around 6 tons. So the blue whale is about 30 times heavier than the largest animal on land. If you were to stack up 5 African bush elephants on top of each other, they would still be shorter than a blue whale. And if you were to take the world record holder for the heaviest truck, which is 50 tons, it would take 4 of these trucks to equal the weight of a blue whale. To put their size into even more perspective, a blue whale has a heart the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. Its tongue alone weighs as much as a fully grown giraffe, and its mouth can be as wide as the entrance to a cave. But how did these gigantic creatures evolve? Well, scientists believe that whales are the descendants of early mammals that ventured into the water and developed into the first whale-like creatures. Over millions of years, these creatures gradually grew larger and eventually evolved into the giants we know today. But don't think that being big is all sunshine and rainbows. There are some serious downsides to being a gigantic whale. For example, when you're that big, you need a lot of food to survive. A blue whale can eat up to 40 million krill per day. That's like you eating 30,000 cheeseburgers every day. If you don't eat enough, you'll end up starving. And then there's the problem of finding a mate. When you're that big, it can be hard to find someone who's willing to, do the deed with you. This is because most males are killed off by other males that are competing for the same female. Only the biggest and strongest males get to breed, which is why blue whales typically only have one calf every 9 or 10 years. And then there's the problem of being hunted by humans. For many years, humans have hunted whales for their oil and meat. This, along with habitat destruction and pollution, has caused many whale species to become endangered. So, despite their size, whales are not invincible. In fact, they're more vulnerable than most animals their size, because they need so much food to survive. And what about the other contenders for the title of biggest animal? Sharks are nowhere near the size of whales. The biggest shark ever recorded was a whale shark that was 40 feet long. That's still pretty big, but it's nothing compared to a blue whale. As for squid, the biggest one ever recorded was 43 feet long. That's closer, but still nothing compared to a blue whale. The title of biggest animal on Earth should go to the blue whale. It's bigger than any shark, bigger than any squid, and even bigger than any dinosaur. So next time someone tells you that size doesn't matter, just break your phone and walk away slowly. Okay, now it's time for you to pick the next creature that we turn into an age of dinosaurs. So click on this video on the screen now and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.